Good morning. Today we're going to leave New York and drive into Pennsylvania. Our first stop is at Blakesley, Pennsylvania, where we're going to visit some friends and have lunch with them. Then we're going to drive to Hershey, Pennsylvania. There we're going to go to the Hershey's Chocolate Museum. And after that, we're going to have dinner at Troegs Independent Brewery. So Chuck is super excited about that. Following that, if they don't let us stay at the brewery, we'll have to find a boondocking spot at a Cracker Barrel.
Now our front Max Air fan is making noises.
After several failed attempts, Milton Hershey, on his third try, opened the Lancaster Caramel Company in 1886. In 1893, he founded Hershey's Chocolate Company as a subsidiary. In 1900s, he sold the Caramel Company for $1 million, but retained the Hershey's Chocolate Company. By 1903, he was breaking ground on his first chocolate factory in what is now known as Hershey, Pennsylvania. He built a city there where his employees were very, very happy to work for him.
Combined with cocoa butter mixed. Vanilla added during the step. Here's the cocoa. Chuck had heard of this one before, but it's kind of pure luck that we ended up finding it. But it's raining, kind of nasty. It's cold out here. Eat and drink is still going. It's nice up there. At least we got parking, which was good. This is the bathrooms. It's a nice seating area. General store. Wow. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is crazy. Okay, so here is my cider. Big Hill Cider Works. Little round pop. He said it was sweet. Pretty good. So what you do is you order drinks here. There's water over there. And then here is the bar menu that you scan, and then you go over here to order your food. It's a little bit of a line, but it's a huge place. Very, very cool. They also have tours. I don't know how much a tour is. Okay, so Chuck got a flight of all the IPA ones, or the hoppy IPA ones up there.
I got 4 out of
You got Perpetual.
9.
Yeah. Perpetual, Nimble Giant, Lucky Holler. Did you get that one?
Yeah, Lucky Hollow.
What was your fourth one?
Perpetual Hazy.
Oh, okay.
Hazy Burn.
But his first drink was good. My cider is good too. I got the rockfish with a pepper sauce, basmati rice, and cilantro. And I don't know, these are little crispy things on the top. Chuck got the duck leg. It looks like, I don't know, spicy sauce.
Gumbo, they said.
Gumbo. Oh, weird.
We had a quiet night last night at the Cracker Barrel. This morning we're going to eat breakfast here, and then we're going to head over to Hershey Gardens and the Hershey Hotel. Afterwards, we're going to make the drive to Shenandoah National Park in Virginia, and we'll spend the night at a harvest host called Backroom Brewery, close to the park entrance.
Here's the gardens. The hotel's behind the gardens, and you can see off in the distance the Hershey plant and the amusement park. There's the butterfly. The little one right here. He's coming out of his cocoon. Ah, he's so big. That's so cool.
2 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them.
Where?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What?
They're all over.
I only see the one.
Oh, there's 2 right here. There's 2 in this little plant, or 3. 1, 2, and over here. The top plant has 1, 2. There's 1 back here, 1 down here, and 1 right here.
Where? This is the pink toe tarantula. Wouldn't want to run into that thing. The bumblebee dart frog. Look at him down there. There's 3 of them in here. There's another one over there. Very pretty. This is pretty cool. A weeping Norway spruce. This is a weeping white pine. You can see the amusement park way off in the distance. There's where we started the entrance to the gardens. This is a weeping white pine. You can see the amusement park way off in the distance. There's where we started the entrance to the gardens. Look how weird that is. This is cool. We must be in the weeping section.
Yeah, it is wild. The trunk is
Oh my gosh.
It's like smooth.
That is bizarre. People have carved into it. I like the sound of the water. I like the sound of the water. Very cool. There's another one of those blue spruce-like things. This looks like a Japanese maple. Look at the trunk on that thing. That's those bizarre plants. Supposed to be a giant sequoia here. Oh, there it is. I don't know, it's red. Japanese maples. I always thought they were just the most awesome. So this is the rose garden. Here we are at the Hershey Hotel. Gonna go in and check it out. The lady at the garden told us it was pretty inside. We're at the top. This is the Italian. Italian marble. Very cool. We are at the park entrance. We were at the gardens this morning and we just drove here. We're going to drive to the visitor center and get some information. This is the visitor center in Shenandoah Park. And you can see there's a big view over there. We have enough time that we're going to go do, this is mile marker 5, we're going to go to mile marker 9 and do the first walk to the falls. It's 2:20, it's about a 10-minute drive, and then it's like a mile hike round trip. And we'll see the falls and we'll knock that off our list for tomorrow. And then we will head out to the brewery where we have to be by 4 o'clock. to check in, to stay the night, and then we'll just eat and drink there, and then we'll do more research on what we're doing tomorrow. So here we are at the Sunflower Cottage Herb Farm, Backroom Brewery in Middleton, Virginia. So my understanding is it started out as an herb farm and they mixed their herbs into some of their beers that they brew. And supposedly they're good. The restaurant part here, I think, is not open. We're in the tap room over here tonight. Parking is in the back. And we're real close to Front Royal, which is where the Shenandoah Park starts. So we just went to get the visitor center. I've got some information here. There it is, the Skyline Drive, which is the main thing to do in Shenandoah besides hiking. It's really a hiking park. Okay, so we're inside the tasting room, and I got the mead because they didn't have any cider. And this is what I got, Saga Meadery Wildflower. I thought the apple citrus wildflower was all together, but it's really not. But it's really delicious.
And here we are.
Oh, that's our pretzel. Awesome, thank you. The ultimate path to beverage and enlightenment. One sip at a time. Shenandoah Spirits Trail. That's cool. Ooh, our pretzel looks good. How's your beer?
It's hot.
Alright, so I got barbecue chicken, chips, salsa, and mac and cheese. Chuck got the chicken salad with mac and cheese and coleslaw. She's eating.
We're leaving the brewery early this morning in order to have plenty of time to see Shenandoah National Park. Our plan is to do the Skyline Drive, which goes all the way through the park. Along the way, we'll do a hike or two, and then we will also stop at some of the major overlooks. Tonight, we have another harvest host. It's called Blue Toad Hard Cider.
We're heading on the right road today instead of that little skinny path we were on yesterday. Haven't seen a lot of people at the park yet. It's 9:14. The visitor center opened at 9, and there were some people there, but other than that, we've only passed maybe a handful of cars. Oh, look at that little baby crossing the road. Oh, mommy wants to go. That's smart. This is the range view overlook. It's at 17.1. I looked up the top 5 overlooks, and this was one of those in the top 5. We just had the deer and the fawn run across the road. It was cool. So this is Little Hogback Overlook. It was one of the top 5 overlooks. Okay, so the last stop was Little Hogback, but Big Hogback is really where we should have gone. And it is 69 degrees out. It is getting chilly. But this is the view here. How beautiful. Mary's Tunnel. Thankfully, it's tall enough for us to go through. They give you lots of warnings on the way here on the high clearance. Even at the very beginning of the park, they tell you, so. Pretty cool. There's the overlook on the left. We can make a picture. This is the Pinnacle Overlook. It wasn't on my top 5, but we figured it meant we were at the highest point, so we would stop. So we stopped here at the Pinnacle picnic grounds and ate right there at the picnic table our sandwich. And it was really good. It's a nice little stop. It's chilly though. Even sitting in the sun, I was cold. At the Stony Man trailhead. Oh, I want to see an eagle falcon. That would be cool. Yeah. So we're here. Stony Man Horse Trail.
You got your phone.
It's kind of interesting. They have these logs here, kind of divert the water away from the trail. But as you can see, the trail's pretty wide. It's decent. So far, not bad. Here we are, heading towards the summit. It's a little wet and muddy, but not too bad. This is the Rocky Tap overlook. It's pretty. This is the Big Run overlook. It was one of the top 5. This is the Mormons River overlook. You can see the river down there. We are leaving the park. We did all 105 miles or 106 miles, whatever it was. And it was a good day. We saw 4 deer. One was a fawn. I think we saw a couple of falcons, 1 turkey, and then a lot of pretty views. Just entered the George Washington National Forest. And it's real pretty. This is the Blue Toad hard cider. I was super excited to get here. This is the first time we go to a cider place. Chuck's done all his beer places. So we made it to the Blue Toad hard cider. We've been doing lots of breweries. Most of them have cider, a few don't. This is the actual brewery, I think, over here. This is what's open. The event center is what I just showed you a second ago. The guy's really nice. We parked behind the event center. Over there?
What the hell, man?
I don't know. Look at all the choices. Wow.
You guys looking for some drinks to drink here or just to go? Completely up to you, yeah.
Both. Those are Chuck's. I got 6, Chuck got 4. Okay, so that was awesome. We ended up buying the pineapple rum barrel, which you couldn't taste inside because they didn't have it, but they did have cans. And then they have the golden kiwi, which this was awesome. He gave me a little taste of it. And then Chuck got lemon peach, so he was able to split this half and half. Or no, we did 3 in 1.
Yeah, we did 3 in 1.
Yeah, 3 in 1. And yeah, it was like a super awesome place. They have picnic tables here, and they're on like this little creek. So you have the one running water. He said the sunset here is going to be really nice at the river. But the one I really liked was the fire one, and then there was another one that was blueberry, and they sold out of both of those on the cans because it was so awesome. Everybody got it. And then Chuck liked one of the ones that I hated, and it was just too strong of liquor for me. It was one of those aged barrel ones, and he loved it. So we ended up drinking 5 and 5, and so I didn't drink 6, which is good because I kind of filled my 5. But super nice people and really cool. He said they sell in Total Wine, but only in Virginia right now. This is just gorgeous. We're sitting now on the rocks down here by the river, and it's so pleasant. Here we are.
Just gonna see how cold it is, but I bet it's cold.
I bet it's really cold. It's gotten hotter as we were driving. It was 69 this morning at one stop down. Is it cold?
It's cool, but it's not like
Not like super cold? Yeah. It's not wicked cold like they said in Maine. The water was
Probably
wicked
like
cold.
72. It feels like Hawaii.
Hawaii. Yeah. Chuck said he saw some fish go by.
Yeah, there's little minnows down there.
Our
not
little
fish.
minnows.
See them? They're all over the place.
Oh, I do see the minnows.
They're tiny.
Yeah, yeah. This was a nice stop. So we have the place to ourselves. It's 5 o'clock and he's closing down. I just love Harvest Host and Boondockers. Our boondocker we were going to go to tomorrow denied us because his property is flooded, and that's in West Virginia. So we're just gonna try to push through to a Cracker Barrel and farther down the road, and then maybe make it to Gallatin a day early. So here we are in the van. We parked in the field, in the low grass, not the high grass, behind the event center. That's where he told us to park. And we'll put our rug and everything out and face this nice field. And then maybe later we'll go sit down at the, there's cows over there. Maybe later we'll go sit down at the river. It was really nice. He said it'd be a nice sunset.
Instead of watching the sunset, we ended up watching the deer play around us. It was a totally great experience. Stay tuned. Next week we head to the Natural Bridge State Park as we continue our journey back to Florida.